The second episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is a surprise for Minnie. This was released in 2006, directed by Cherie Pollock, and written by Leslie Valdez. And this one follows a kind of similar structure to the first one, wherein Mickey is talking to the audience, asking how the audience are, giving a chance for the audience to scream their replies. It's very easy to hear children yelling their answer to Mickey when he leaves a gap for their response. And I previously discussed the first episode and said that one of the things I was very impressed with was how interactive it is, how much it encourages involvement and creativity, and really could potentially help a child who is quite reserved to come out of their shell. Now, I'm not the target audience for this. I am discussing this from a more of an analytical perspective, but also as a Disney fan in the representations of the characters for, I guess, today's younger audiences. As I said in the last discussion, I really like the character representations. I think the voices are spot on. Donald Duck still speaks a little too clearly, and he's maybe not quite as agitated as he is in previous shows and shorts, but for the most part, I think the representation of the classic beloved Disney characters are ideal. Just to briefly touch on the voice casting, we have Wayne Allwine as Mickey Mouse, perfect voice. Tony Anselmo as Donald Duck, Jim Cummings as Pete, Bill Farmer as Goofy, Tress MacNeille as Daisy Duck, and Russi Taylor as Minnie Mouse. And from that, you can see we do have this beautiful, beautiful cast. This one is in some ways just as educational as the first episode, which was called Daisy Bo Peep. But I feel the first episode was a lot more about learning counting, or teaching counting, teaching the names of shapes. This one is more about teaching, I guess, teaching the way we perceive others, the way that we show gratitude. So while there are obviously facts about shapes and colours, but I feel like the education in this one is more about how to show affection, how to treat somebody you like, a lot more of a psychological education than it is a traditional education. I don't think that's the right word for me to use, but you know what I mean. Because in this one, Mickey finds out all of a sudden that it's Valentine's Day, and he wants to make a card for Minnie, and the audience helps him do this. And then it turns out that Donald, although he was making a card, he completely forgot to get Daisy a gift. And the audience again helps with Toodles to help do that. And I love that it's all about love. We're not talking mushy kissing love. It is affection. It's affection and appreciation, and I think it shows those emotions very well. It's very educational about the emotions of love and being thankful for those that you are around you, that you care about. And of course, it's just always nice to see Minnie and Mickey getting along well. Donald and Daisy have a very unusual relationship. I feel like in some ways Daisy has Donald wrapped around her little wing, but at the same time Donald dotes on her and he knows how lucky he is. But I really enjoyed it from kind of a Disney fan perspective. If I were younger and the target audience, I think it's something I would have really thoroughly enjoyed. It would have encouraged me to make my own Valentine's Day card, absolutely. And it doesn't even have to be Valentine's Day. You know, you can just make a card to say you love somebody any time of the year. It doesn't matter when it is. A surprise for Minnie is definitely as good as the first episode, and I'm pretty delighted with it.